sending out a huge round of applause. Thank you, sir. Now, may I request our guest of honor to address the participants here.
Professor Balakrishnan, Deputy Director, IIT Delhi, Shri Mohammad Rafuddin, AACE International, Shri Shankar, AACE India Association, distinguished dignitaries, other officers who are here, representatives from media, ladies and gentlemen. I am extremely happy to be here amongst you at IIT Delhi, the launching platform of AACE India Association of AACE International, a registered non-profit organization in India. At the very outset, I am frankly speaking to you, I have come over here not to address these intellectuals who are sitting here. As a minister, I need to study so many things. My friend, Mr. Sudarshan Karle, time and again after I assuming the charge as the Minister of Statistics and Program Implementation, he tried to get me into track by giving certain feedbacks, certain suggestions, how to see that the government projects are on time, it should be dedicated to the people of the country. As rightly said by my predecessor who spoke, we need to get several initiatives, innovative ideas to see that this cost overruns, time overruns should be. Nearly 22% of the total project cost. It's a great loss to the exchequer of the government because of these things. Of course, there are several issues which come in the way. Myself, Professor Balakrishnan and Shankar, we just now we are discussing how the things are going on in the present day, wherein practically things that itself will get somewhere locked. How to come out of it, how to take new initiatives to see that all the projects are speeded up, that should not be lost to the exchequer of the. And these are the issues. So I have come over here to get a feedback. I request the organizers to give a detailed brief after the conclusion of this session to the Government of India, so that certainly we will look into the matter and we will take your suggestions and we will go ahead. I am holding the Ministry of Statistics also. You know how much important the data in today's present situations across the world. The data for planning, development and good governance and decision making has increased many-fold nowadays. Without data, no new policies could be framed by the government or the lawmakers. Statistics is required not only for planning, for policy formation, but practically it is really gives much much help for the developmental activities, investment policies, but also it gives improving transparency and accountability in the implementation process. It helps us to plan for the governance and managing economy. The Indian official statistics, practically the official statistical system has the responsibility to provide adequate, relevant and accurate and timely official statistics or data to the public, not only to the government, not only to the policymakers, even an ordinary citizen, if he gets the data, real-time data, then automatically his lifestyle can be changed according to the present situation of the country. The Government of India has been always quite forthcoming when it comes to the upgradation of infrastructure. there has been a strong focus on assuring effective implementation of associated projects through budgetary allocations, tariff policies, fiscal incentives, private sector participation, and public-private partnerships. My ministry has got a separate dedicated division to monitor the implementation of central sector projects, which you are all dealing with today, which is called the Infrastructure and Project Monitoring Division. It monitors implementation of central sector projects costing more than rupees 150 crore in 16 infrastructure sectors, that even though implementing agencies are the nodal ministries, but we are monitoring the real situation where the interference of the government or certain suggestions from the government is needed. We are just going in detail and we are getting back all the feedback. We are doing it through a online computerized monitoring system. Practically all the 16 major departments like civil aviation, our transport, even railways, power, everything, even though the nodal ministries are the implementing agencies, but we are monitoring everything, where it is struck, how it is struck, what are the steps that need to be taken so that it can be speeded up. Based on the information provided by the respective ministries, departments and project agencies or their public sector enterprises, my ministry brings out a monthly PAS report on all ongoing central sector projects and quarterly project implementation status report through OCMs. The report flags up the reasons for project lagging behind the schedule and facing cost overruns. This has enabled the administrative ministry to take timely corrective measures. I can give the figures to you. At present, 1,417 projects on the monitor of my ministry. The anticipated completion cost of these projects would be about rupees 20.77 lakh crores. Of this, 20 projects are ahead of schedule. I am happy to say that only 20. 386 projects are on schedule. You see the remaining 317 projects are showing time overruns. 362 projects are showing cost overruns. You are very well aware that the government projects are highly capital intensive and are predominantly medium to long run. The outcome of these projects have a great impact on any nation and its subjects. The reasons that while monitoring we could able to gather certain reasons why the cost overrun or time overrun. Practically it depends upon the variety of technical, financial and administrative factors. However, as reported by the project implementing agencies on OCMS, that online computer monitoring system of this ministry, the main reasons for time and cost overrun are delay in land acquisition. You know, our country is federal in nature. The state government, the land that solely rests with the state government. The central government, centrally sponsored projects need to be implemented in the state, means the state has to cooperate with us. In so many occasions, because of the political confusions and all that, we see that timely clearances as far as land acquisition is not being done. So delay in land acquisition, delay in forest clearance. Just now we are talking with our professor. Even though the Forest and Environment Ministry, if they give clearance, somewhere the NGT will interfere and the matters will be struck there. So automatically there are so many hurdles which could not be sorted out easily. Fund constraints. When I was in the Railway Ministry, I used to just monitor the projects. There were certain projects which were pending since last 26 years, because some of the politicians, they have really, even though knowing fully well that it could not be implemented in certain areas, just because we want to please the people, we used to just declare the projects, but ultimately we could not able to implement it. Half done means 50% of the cost that is spent there. It is a total loss to the exchequer of the government. Shortage of labor, inadequate mobilization by the contractor, contractual issues, law and order situations, etc. Some of the reasons are beyond the control of the project implementing agencies. I was talking to our deputy director, our Balakrishnan. In northeastern states, the centrally sponsored project could not be completed with the stipulated time because last year before last year, continuously all the 12 months there were rains. So totally, even though we have given the target, but we could not able to do it because the certain issues, certain things which are beyond our control, we could not able to do it. But these are the reasons that we can give. But certain things which we could able to resolve, that has been not done so far. It has been observed from the past experience that many of the projects suffer from inadequacies in project formulation and implementation. This is one of the important areas of concern that I think that deliberations have to be here, and you should sort out and you should give suggestions as far as this is concerned, resulting in large time and cost overruns, affecting the very viability of the projects and acting as a drag on the economy. These are such projects which can be controlled at the project level through proper planning and project management. This word is one of the important areas that need to be taken care of. Project management at the initial stage, while formulation of the project, that is one of the areas of concern. Effective management of these projects is nothing but effective project control for cost and time management, maintaining expected quality. Project management is accomplished through the appropriate application and integration of the project management processes identified for the project. Project management enables the management to execute works effectively and efficiently. The physical outcome of projects is measured in terms of milestones and percentage of physical progress against the target data and quantities, whereas the financial performance is measured on yearly basis with respect to the expenditure on each project. Permanent project control system with higher flexibility and quicker decision-making process need to be in place for the projects for desired outcome where time is of the essence. Effective project control is assured means for highest level of transparency and demonstration of integrity of all involved. Keeping in view of the important role project management, my ministry has developed online computer monitoring system during 2004-05 with an objective to reinforce the mechanism for monitoring management, the implementation of the project. Now the application software is being redesigned. It is redeveloped after getting so many feedbacks from various corners using the latest technology. It is proposed that the software of OCMS would be made available to the state governments for use in monitoring the progress of the state sector infrastructure projects at their level. My ministry is geared up to participate effectively in the development process as per our belief in Sabka Saath Sabka Vikas. Transforming India, our mission, is possible only by collective efforts of all stakeholders, that is the government, academics, industry and institutions. I think these are the areas, I think the very purpose of this initiative is to see that how we all can get together and find out a solution to see that our projects are completed on time. I don't want to take much of your time because I have come here as a student to get feedback and suggestions from you all. Certainly, what all good suggestions that will be given by you will be taken care of by my government, and we want to see that all these things should be on ground within immediate effect. You know very well, Prime Minister Modi ji, his intention is to see that all the projects which is announced by the government should be on time so that the benefits will go to the people. His review meetings in Pragati, you might have seen, he is going in detail, in depth, and getting all the necessary things done as per the feedback that is given to him by my ministry. I hope that certainly these deliberations will give a boost to the government, and your innovative ideas which you are gathering after detailed discussions will certainly benefit the government also, and totally the public-private partnership, the private players, their role in getting all the works on time is the need of the hour. So I wish AACE India Association a great success in their endeavor, and thank IIT Delhi and IIT Madras. Last year itself, Sudarshan Karle was eager to take me to IIT Madras, but unfortunately I could not able to do so. In spite of that, this time I got an opportunity to come out here. I think that my ministry will get a maximum feedback because of this session, and certainly I will be blessed if certain things are done well to the people of the country. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks.